Gonna take a minute.
Okay guys, yes, this is a brow tutorial. We're just gonna start right away using this brow razor to just, get rid of all the unwanted hair, yeah, from my brows. And then I'm gonna use my spoolie. This is a dual end spoolie and angled brush, yeah. So I'm going in with the angled brush portion of the spoolie, and I'm using this brow powder from the NYX Love Contours All palette, and I'm using that just to fill in the sparse areas of my brows, and also to just really define the brows and to add some, definition to my brows. Even though I don't really have any, but yeah, I'm just gonna also use it to, give me some tail to the brow and so forth. So we're just really defining, as you can see, nothing, detailed. But guys, you have to be really careful with this part. You don't want to just draw a line on your brows. You actually want to carve out your brows. Like, imagine this is the opportunity for you to just, imagine what your brows can be. You know what I'm saying? What you would like your brows to be, and try to carve it out as best as possible. The concealer part is just cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying? But this is where the artwork really comes in. When you are creating something that you don't naturally have. Or if you already have brows, just enhancing what you already have. Or just adding to what you already have. If you know what I mean. But yeah. But that's basically what we're doing. The carving portion. This is very, very important that you know what you want your brows to be like. Because you don't want to be creating, yeah. So as you can see now, I'm using the spoolie portion of the brush to just, brush it in. Because we don't want it to look cakey. Which is, already prevented by using the brow powder. So I'm using my ColourPop No Filter concealer in dark 48, and you want to use a concealer that is like a shade, 2 shades, or even 3 shades like myself. I'm going for an eye look, so this is the reason why I went in with something that's 3 shades lighter. But you can go like a shade or 2 shades lighter if you are just wearing it like on an everyday basis. Yeah, as you can see right now, I'm using the brush, the concealer brush. This is like a really dense brush, and I'm lightly applying the concealer to the lining of the brows. Yeah, so I'm just basically following the line of the brow, but I'm gently applying the concealer. Even though it looks like a lot, I'm gently applying it to just clean it up, because that's the main purpose of using the concealer under the eyes, to clean it up. So I'm gently applying, as you can see, slowly, and just trying to get right under the lining of the brows that we carved out. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. As I said, nothing, to it. Just cleaning it up. Yeah, and as I clean up the brow, you're gonna notice I'm going to like spread out the product so that it can make it easier to blend out when I'm going in with my my concealer blending brush. So I'm just trying to spread out the product. I'm not like putting more product onto my my brows. I'm just spreading out the product so it is, nice and even. So when I go in to blend it, it's not as difficult. Plus, this concealer is really thick, so that's the reason why we did that. So now I'm going in with my concealer blending brush, guys, and this is very, very important that you blend it out properly. Yes, and I am using this eyeshadow blending motion to blend it out, because I don't want it to look crazy looking, because it can get crazy looking, especially if you're not like wearing eyeshadows. If you're just wearing, brows and a little bit of concealer, you're gonna look like crazy with, brows on fleek and all highlighted and all of that. You don't want that. So just ensure that you blend it out, especially if you go like 2 or 3 shades lighter than your skin complexion. Just blend it out properly. Yeah, very, very important that you blend it. So as you can see right now, I'm going in with a concealer at the top of my brows, and I went with a concealer that I use on my skin, like for like correcting my, you know, hyperpigmentation on dark spots or blemishes in general. Whatever concealer you use for your on your natural skin tone. For example, I use this concealer, Chestnut, the LA Girls in Chestnut. I use this on a daily basis to, you know, conceal my blemishes. So this is the reason why I am going in with this now to clean up the top of my brows. Because the top of my brows, we don't really need it to be nice and, you know, I mean, yes, you need it to be nice and sharp, but we don't need it to be like all white and a halo kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we went in with one that is our skin tone, so that we can achieve that look. And yeah, guys, right there where the arch of the brow is, I'm just going to leave that part, just leave it a bit, because I think I want to make it a little bit thinner. Yes, based on how the other brow looks. Yeah. So as you can see now, I'm using the same brush and I'm, you know, drawing some, making some flicks at the front portion of my brows because I want that part to really look natural. I mean, everybody knows that I don't got brows, but we want to make it look a little natural, not super natural, but just a little, just a tad bit is okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm creating some nice flicks and so forth. And later on, you'll see me using the concealer brush now to blend everything on top of the brows. Yeah. So I'm going in with the concealer, the spoolie, Jody, the spoolie, to just blend or to just brush away the products, the brow products or the brow powder. Because you know that when we add the products to the brows are basically sleeping. So we kind of want to wake up the brows. All the products are going to be under the brow, but the brow hairs, we want them to wake up and to stand to attention. So yeah, we're going in now with the concealer brush, and I'm just using that now to kind of, you know, separate some of the product from the brow hair, so that it can give off this natural kind of vibe at the front. Yes. So I'm just blending it, as you can see, and that is just going to, you know, wake up the brow hairs. Wake up those brow hairs from their slumber. All those brow hairs need to wake up. Mad people launch out, yeah. Mad people launch out. Mad people launch out. Okay, so just really cleaning up the arch of the brow, and we're basically finished. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.